everybody? You are now tuned in to StarCHaser Central, a podcast about Charles Hampton music moments and everything in between. I'm Sick Braxton.
Oh, yeah. And I am the cream of the crop, the sultan of savage, the macho man Mike Jackson. Snap into a Slim Jim.
That was good. I'm not gonna lie.
And scene.
That was good. That was actually a good impression. I like to do a macho man myself. But you took it to a whole nother level. You you really just you did something. How are you, man?
I'll tell you real quick. Last week when we were talking about us matching and all that, we ended up matching again somehow. But I've had this plan for like a month. And I'm like, nah, I'll wait. Nah, I'm gonna do it now. Fuck it. So I'm good. How about you?
You seem in a very chipper mood. I'm okay. Like I was telling you before we started, it's raining and thundering like crazy. A huge thunderstorm, flash flood warning, and all that jazz. And where I'm at in the neighborhood, apparently, all it takes is a nice little drizzle, and then the power flows out for like multiple customers at once. It's weird. I don't know why it happens, but it does. So I'm hoping that this will last throughout the episode. But if for some reason uh we're doing this episode and then you see us change outfits, it's not because we wanted to be fly and it's an actual party. It's just because we're on a different day.
I got you. That's fine. Over here, it's sunny outside, but it's been hot as hell recently. I think I posted about it on Twitter earlier. You know the sun from like Super Mario 3?
Mhm.
That's what it feels like outside. Like, bro, I know I wanted it to be summer. Calm down a little bit, man. Like the sun doesn't need to be that intense.
Yeah, that sun is pretty aggressive. I prefer the Teletubby sun, the one with the baby in it.
All right.
Yeah, calm, soothing. Not as hot. Not as hot. Today we got a special for the people, man. We have a special. We haven't done one in a while, and I guess it's a playlist. So we haven't done a playlist in a while as well. We're throwing together a Charles Hamilton party set.
Yes, sir. The Charles Hamilton party set. We'll figure out the name. I guess we might just call it the party set or just the I don't know. We're still working on that. I think the most important thing is, as y'all know, and as we know, as Charles Hamilton fans, Star Chasers, there's some party songs that Charles has, some songs you could turn up to, but when's the last time you really heard someone play any Charles Hamilton anywhere at all if it's not one of us? So our whole thing today is to pick out songs for this playlist that you think that you would hear at a party, a bar, a club, at a kickback, a shindig, a lounge, whatever you want to call it. For the most part, it's got to be something like upbeat, something that's going to keep people dancing, moving, grooving, even just like a head nod, something. You gotta, it's got to be upbeat and I would say somewhat positive. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, the CH party mix, party list, party whatever. It's time to party. That's the whole point of this episode today.
Ooh, we can call it the CHX MIX and just put the CH in capitals.
CHX.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So this was I feel like we thought about this maybe like a month or two ago, and when we said it, we were like, "Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea." And we like thought about it for like 2 seconds. We were like, "Oh no, this might be a little difficult because it's one. It depends on what type of vibe that you actually go for, and you go through Charles's catalog. The songs aren't necessarily built for turn up. We just turn up to the songs depending on the person, right? So I'll ask you the first question, and it's let's do your personal setting. What's your favorite setting for parties? Is it a bar? Is it a lounge? You like to go to people's cribs? Like, what's your favorite setting?
My favorite setting, I don't think I really have a favorite setting. I think it's more about the people that are going to be there. Because for me, like I'm one of those people where I feel like I could enjoy myself in any setting. It could be the bar, it could be the club, it could be at a house, it could be, just apartment, whatever the case is. It's more about the people that are going to be there. Because with me, myself, I feel that, if I'm around the right people, it's not going to matter. Now, if you're around the wrong people, wrong type of energy, the people that want to crash someone's house and mess up stuff, those are people I don't want around. And I'm talking about anywhere, especially at someone's house. You don't, because number one, if you're the house, the host or whatever, you gotta clean that up. If you brought that person out, you might have to leave early. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make sure that it's going to be a copacetic night through and through. But if I had to pick though, I'd probably say me personally, I'd probably say like somewhere else, not it. I'd probably say a bar or something like that, just because it's not at someone's house. So, when we all go home, you all can go home to your respective things, and they are the same way you left them. That's just me personally. And maybe because I'd be too lazy to clean up if it was at my own place. You feel me? So I'd be like, I don't want to do this. So, what about you? How do you feel about it?
Um, yeah, so I'm not like a club guy. Like I've never been a club guy unless like we go if I'm going with like a group and there's a reason like, oh, we're gonna do it at a bachelor party. Let's go to the club. Whatever, right? I've never
Mhm.
been that type of guy because I also don't do well with like crowds, like super big crowds. Um, Bar and lounges, if I'm going somewhere, are probably the best choice for me as far as like the set. But again, it's like you said, depending on the type of people that are there, when you walk to a spot, you're like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't the best place. So for me personally, I'm like the kickback guy. Let me do a kickback. Let me invite the people I want there. So now I'm cultivating the people I want there. I can cultivate the music I want there. I can cultivate the drinks and the food. Like I'll take that extra effort and deal with the cleanup later, just to make sure that I know for a 98% fact that I'm gonna have a good time. So that's the type of party setting that I like.
I respect it. It's just one of those things where you got to get in where you fit in. Like I said, for me, I'm the multifaceted type of person. I'm the flexible friend where it's like, hey, I could, wherever we're going, let me know. Just give me a heads up. I'll meet you there, or I'll pick you up, or you can pick me up. Just I try to make sure things aren't difficult. Especially if I'm a guest in someone's house. Don't want to be that guy where it's like, we can't invite him anymore. Who wants that guy, and who wants to be that guy or girl.
Yeah, I've dealt with those people, and those people are awful. Um, they're not awful. They had a bad experience, but then they were not invited as much afterwards. I'll say that, right?
True, makes
Um,
sense.
so again, that's what we're doing. We both went through the week and we searched for songs, man. We did like a comprehensive search from like beginning to like a deep into Charles' catalog. Um, what was your criteria for listening to songs? Like what were you listening for when you were looking for songs?
So I know me and you talked about it because obviously your whole thing is, especially with you, married kids, you know what I mean? You're like you said, you're the kickback guy. You're not necessarily listening for what's going to be like popping off in,
Mhm.
bars and stuff like that. Me, being the person that is more like that, but at the same time, I want to make sure this is cohesive because not only do I have that working against me, it's a thing of Charles's music is not always party music, but I'm like, with the songs that I listen to, I'm like, okay, if I looked at it like this, if I was the DJ somewhere, or if I was hosting a kickback or something, and I was in charge of the music,
Mhm.
what would I play that people, if they never heard Charles Hamilton before, ever, not even Brooklyn Girls, not even Pink Lava Lamp, nothing,
Mhm.
where I could play it, they're going to be dancing to it, they might want to sing to it if they once they learn the lyrics, the stuff that people would be like, hold up, who's that?
Mhm.
Who's that? Oh, that's Charles Hamilton. You don't know who Charles Hamilton is? And then you put him on, because I think that's one of the easiest ways to kind of get people interested. If it's something you could dance to and you never heard it before, it's a brand new sound to you. That's what I was looking for. Like if it gets you moving. And also, like I said, the lyrics have to be, somewhat positive. You know what I mean? The one criteria, oh, actually, let's say two. With us, when we do these playlists, there's no repeating. So if a song was on a previous playlist, can't put it on the new one. And also, we had the situation before when we did that love playlist where it's like, hey, what are the songs you guys would think you would play for someone you love?
Mhm.
And then people were picking a lot of like depressing songs. So
Yeah.
this is like actually like I mean like a party, like, hey, we're getting up and dancing and moving. And it's not like you gotta be busting out like the two step or nothing like that, but just stuff that I think that would keep a party energy, up and lively. You know what I mean? So no depressing emo songs either, unfortunately. I love those songs too, but once again, that's for another episode or playlist we can make in the future. That's what I was looking for. For you, you said it was like vibes. You were kind of looking for the vibes. You want to explain that?
Yeah, again, like it's kind of I was thinking like from a perspective like of you, right? Like if I was single or like wanted to go out and like, oh, let me listen to some new music. What would be like, oh, what would get me to say exactly what you're saying? Oh, who is this? This is fly or whatever. So I tried it from that perspective. I was like, nah, I don't know if that's gonna work. But from my perspective, the vibes thing, I do like when I'm like at a spot, like even if I'm having like breakfast or something, like at brunch, and like they're playing music in the background, and a song comes on, I'm like, yo, what is this? And I'll start, try to figure out what it is or whatever. So I'll try to look for that, those type of songs. Um, it'll be interesting. I'll say that. Because again, one of our criteria is try not to do like repeats. So there are gonna be some on here where it's like obviously we definitely would put those on here, but we're trying to avoid it. So
Oh, it's not that we're trying to. We're going to. We're not doing
right,
repeats. I promise. If we have to
right.
shorten the list, then we got to shorten the list.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Ready to get into it, man?
let's do it. Let's see. You want me to start because I have one. I have an example I can use, but then the one I actually want to use where I'm like, I feel like you might not agree with it, but it's like it. We'll come back to it.
Okay. I just want to get rid of the ones that we all know that people are gonna say. So Brooklyn Girls obviously would be one. I feel like I hate loser would be one. I feel like for me. Uh
You're about to say one. I hate.
we didn't put that on did we put that on a playlist?
Yes, we did.
We put that on the first playlist?
It's on one of the playlists. Pretty
No.
sure it is.
We only have two.
Well, I mean, you're going to make me check.
Just check. I want to make sure because
I felt that you would have done this. I'm like, I feel like he's not going to check the playlist.
because we only had two technically playlists. The other one was just the rearranging of that one tape that we did.
You know what? You're technically right. Yep, you're right. But I still consider that a playlist though. But you're right. You're technically right about that. But let's scroll, see if it's on here. Oh, you know what? You're actually right. That's not on here.
Nice. So that's safe. The one I was actually gonna say was All Alone. All Alone was also one I would say would be a good one for people. But again, we did it before, so we'll try to avoid those. And yeah, but I would like to hear your first one because I'm now intrigued by what you were saying. So let's hear it.
Well, I guess I mean, well, that's the one that wasn't going to be my first one, but I guess since we said that, I guess I hate parties. You want to put
Yeah,
that on there?
yeah. No, it's a song that is a party song that talks about how they hate it. So I feel like it's still, and as I said in my previous episode, that was one of the only song I was able to play at a party. So it'd be ridiculous for me not to add it on the playlist. So it was on my list. I don't know if it was on yours, but
Technically, it wasn't because I thought it was on one of the other playlists. I'm like, there's no way we didn't put it on a playlist. But I think it's just because I talked to Charles about the song recently, and then we talked about it on one of the episodes recently. But there we
yeah,
go. That's an
right.
easy first one, like easy layup.
Layups. All right, what did you have? What was the one you were talking about?
All right, so the one I was talking about because it was like if I can't put I hate parties, I was going to put freshman party. That was the
Okay.
one I was going to pick.
And that's from My Brain's Alive.
Mm, no, I don't think it is.
Which one is that from?
I don't know where it's actually from. I just
All
know
right.
I've heard it a lot, and I'm not sure exactly what tape it's from. Normally, when I look it up on YouTube, I don't see the actual what tape it's connected to.
Oh, interesting. You want to explain why? I'm with it.
So first, thank you. So first, like I said, I figured I like, oh, I can't do I hate parties because I think it's already on there. So I was like, this could be, an alternative song that's on there, and it's like first you hear the beat, it kind of has that like kind of like a futuristic kind of movement to it, whatever.
Hmm.
You know how Charles is. He has the laid back, lazy flow on it. It's kind of like, oh no, I don't really mess with parties, but we're gonna do something with it. And like I said, how I looked at it, like I have a lot of friends that are DJs, so you kind of have to look around at the crowd and whatnot. And the hook is kind of catchy. Okay, You ain't gotta like the song, okay? Because everybody like it's one of those type of things where it's like, it gets kind of catchy. And also Charles says that because he says his name like 3 times in the verse, trying to get in one more mind. So I was like, it's like him doing like I hate parties, but in a different way, just like another way of doing another party song. If let's say Interscope told him you gotta do another party song, it's like I don't want to, but let's do it. So
That's fair. I like that one. I think that's a good choice. I think that I think it also helps that the party's in the name, and with that, it helps build that it is a party song, the Charles way, which you know he does a good job of. I forgot that that is from the I want to say the Where Is CH process. I believe is what the I'm finding out on YouTube.
okay.
So yeah, we learned something today. Um, okay, I'm gonna go with one that maybe I don't know if you thought of it if you were going through your research, but Pretty Brown Eyes.
See, I could treat her better than she's ever been treated, but she would never believe it. She got these pretty brown eyes. She got these pretty brown eyes.
Yes, I got it on there. Yes.
Nice, nice. It's kind of a cheat code because it's like reminiscent of like the original, but it has the Charles Hamilton feel to it. But that beat is up tempo. It's gonna get people moving. That when that hook comes in, obviously people are gonna sing it when they're on the floor, whatever, wherever they are, if they're sitting at the table, at the bar, at the table eating, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna ring off. I think that's a great choice. Charles does a great job with that song. Does a good job with the bridge too. So it's a good song, and I feel like it'll get the party right where it needs to be.
I think it's a little unfair to be like, it's kind of like a cheat code, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, no matter, because Charles samples in all his songs, but no matter what, if he's sampling or not, if we're doing something, like if let's say me and you were setting up like a StarCHaser Central party, right? And we were inviting everybody, but let's say we weren't even like playing all Charles music. The song we had to play, it's very dependent on the instrumental or the beat, because like if anything, what we're not going for is lyrical, spiritual miracle. You know what I mean? Charles could be spitting on a song, but like that might not be the greatest for a party. You know what I mean? Similar to Eminem. Everybody would say that Eminem, oh, he does. They don't play Eminem in the club. They don't play like they can, but you gotta pick the right song.
Yeah.
Like for example, you think most Eminem songs, you're like, oh, no, you can't play that. You can't play that. Easy song you play for Eminem. That's a club song. I think it's like "Shake That Ass for Me" or whatever with Nate Dogg. I've actually heard that at the club and girls dancing to it. Shout out to Nate Dogg, RIP. But something like that, you can easily play that. But don't play the lyrical miracle stuff. You know what I mean? So I think it's fair for us to make sure we're using songs like that because bro, it's the music that gets you dancing, and then the words I feel like carry you along with it.
I think the only reason I call it cheat that one particularly cheat code is just because of the similarness to the beat. So it's like, all right, for example, like we could have easily did like some of the mixtape jumps that he rapped over.
Mhm.
Like, and I was like, oh, you can play this there, but it's like you could, but I feel like it's cheating because it's still that beat, right? Like it's a carbon copy of the beat, but him rapping over it. So that's why I kind of try to steer clear of most of those.
Okay, so good thing that you brought this up because I wasn't sure when to bring this up, but I'll bring it up now.
Mhm.
So, do we want to avoid any song where he's rapping on a beat that's not him that he sampled? Like, for example, one of my examples was Down from Definitely Mixtape Rapper. He's rapping on it's a 50 Cent beat. It's a party beat. I
Mhm.
forget what the song is, but it's the song 50 had with Nicole from Pussycat Dolls.
Mhm.
Like, so we want to just cut those out.
If I say cut those out, how much does that cut your list?
Not much. It's just one of the songs where I'm like, in case it was one of those things where I'm like, in case we get to a certain point and we're like, I think we gotta add some more songs, and I'm like, I'll put them, I'll say it, but at the same time, like, let me just bring this out now so I'll know like what I can't pick. There's only like a few songs I picked that were like that. So
Got it. I don't know. Let's save those today, and if we feel like we're running out, we can add them.
okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so my next we said we're going to try to pick the ones that were, oh, this is the flip. This is a flip. So it's not, it's similar, but it's not the same. Did we do Don't Touch Me already? I don't think we did.
Did we add that to a playlist?
No.
I don't think so.
How you feel about that song?
I like that song.
I think that would get the people dancing. You know, he's doing the Michael Jackson thing. It's flipped. Shout out Night Wonder. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, I'm with it. Let's add it.
So far, so good.
I feel like that starts the party off too, though, because it gets like you get the record scratch, bring it back type shit in there too. Yeah, no, let's add it. Let's add it on there.
Okay, yeah, I felt like that one. I'm like, man, that's definitely a hit.
Maybe we won't argue today. I doubt it, but you know, we'll see.
we got a bunch more songs to go through.
Yeah, we
so.
Do. Trying to figure out if now is the time to bring out like a random one.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Just say it, man.
All right. I have here Fantana.
I do not have that on my list yet. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Let me think about that.
I think I like the beat on that. I think the beat on there is up tempo enough, and it has like a bounce to it.
Okay.
Like that, it's one of those songs that I think people may have forgot about because it was on like a 3-song tape or whatever.
Okay.
But I feel like if we're searching for something at the end, I think it would be a good choice to add in there just for some variety.
Okay, I got you. I mean, we're definitely going to need some variety, you know, because right now we're doing good. But, how about you do another one?
All right, I have Cyber Sex.
No, no, I don't have that on there. No,
that's a flip.
It is a flip. It's not that it's not a flip. It's I think we could do better than that.
Oh, you're bugging.
I think we could do better. Okay.
Get the girls shaking their ass, man. That's what we want.
All right. I think we can do better than that though.
All right.
We'll put that on hold.
Another one. I got another one I can do later.
All right. Speaking of girls shaking their ass, how about Your Girl?
I ain't trying to get at your girl. I just want to tell you about your girl. Because it'll take care of home. Take care of home. Nigga, if you put her first, you don't have to worry about your girl. Cause your bitch is my girl. Or should I say woman?
How about Your Girl? The song Your Girl? Your Girl. You can't tell me you've never heard that song.
Probably not. What's from?
You're the Up. You're a liar.
I like the Up though. What the hell is that?
It's on the Up. Look it up. Charles Hampson, Your Girl. It's on the Up.
I went through the Up and I was like, let me see.
You would have seen Your Girl on there. I saw Your Girl on there.
Your Girl on there. How about that?
I saw something told me, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to probably preference this, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure you know the song. Cause that's
the one you want to put on there?
You're telling me that's
a good song.
You're telling me that's better than Cyber Sex. I mean, you're telling me Cyber Sex is better than that.
For a party, hell yeah.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
No, it's not. All right, we'll skip over those for now. I got another one we could do, but
I like that. I think that one's. You had said something about being up tempo early. I thought as far as parties go, we can also have like a slow jump though too, right?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be all like 120, 140 BPM. It's like because like some of these songs are not going to be super fast. They're going to be like vibey, kind of like what you were saying, you know, because at the end of the day, like I said, if you are a DJ or you're like on the aux or whatever, you're not playing all the same thing. You got to mix it up and know when to slow it down, pick it back up and all that, you know? So yeah, it's not going to be all like fast songs, you know? But I really think you should let me put Your Girl on there, but you know, we'll wait.
Stop saying it like that. The way you're saying it is.
That's the name of the song. You listen, if you want to talk about my girl, you can, but you know, we're talking about Your Girl right now. But we'll wait. We'll wait.
I'm trying to put your girl on the set, bro. What?
Bro, we're on the same set. We got red on. You know, it's the same set.
Oh man. Okay.
I got you.
All right. So let's put cyber sex and let's put all three of the last three we put on there. Let's put them to the side. I feel like they'll probably get added, honestly.
Okay, so let me pick another. Let me pick another one then.
I do like that song.
Okay. Let me pick another one. So I was thinking of this one because another one we can't pick is the original November 10th. We can't pick the original one because it's already on the playlist. But how about November 10th, 2009? That's the one with the birthday sex sample.
That would work.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work for sure.
Yeah, with that one, I'm like, man, like it would suck to not have like November 10th on there. But I'm like, this one, it might work better with this type of setting. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to play like, and it has like the, same type of vibe to it. Little bit more of a tempo, higher tempo,
Yeah, I like that. I like that choice. Because I think a lot of these are gonna depend on that sample recognition for a lot of people, especially if it's like a general party. Like a CH party with the StarCHaser is gonna be easy because it's like, oh shit, everybody goes crazy. But if we're just talking like a general party with like the general pop, just hearing that recognition of that sample, that'll get people excited. Then they'll listen a little bit more closely as they're dancing. Yeah, so that's a good one.
Okay. Cool.
I got Heavenly Bounce.
Got that bounce, baby. All an angel really need is a little bit of this heavenly weed, just a little bit, and she'll let down her hair in a little bit, and she just won't care in a little bit. She could take to the sky with a little.
We do that one. We can do that one.
It's a slowed down version of that classic, song. So it can like after a couple of high tempo songs, this is the perfect song to kind of get everybody to slow it down just a little bit before we pick it back up later. So yeah, okay, cool.
Speaking of slowing it down and picking it back up, that's a good segue. You probably didn't know I had this on here, but I'm pretty sure you know this one. I hope so. Who is from the 10th?
In my slow motion, break it down, break it down, break it down, baby. Slow motion, break it down, break it down, break it down. Slow motion, break it down,
J. Cole,
break it down.
how's
break
parent
it
teaching night,
down,
nigga?
nigga.
What is that tape from, or what year at least? What era are we looking for?
That was a Cat's Can,
Mm-hmm.
like 2011.
I didn't skip over that. I did listen to that because I was listening. I remember people have what are the two that people like from there? It's Be in the Rain.
Oh,
And,
or let me give you another example. Could we do that one, or because I really want this one on there more? Jeff Diston Means.
I like the other one better.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I like that one better.
All right.
Yeah, I like that one.
I figured if anything, I figured I would have to, fight you on that one. So I was like, I probably had to put Jeff Diston on there. So
Nah, Cat's Can is one of the ones I want to actually go and listen to because I don't think I ever gave that like a full, like legitimate listen, or I can't remember it. You know what I'm saying? So
oh,
I want to, but everybody talks about it as if it's like this one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go back and listen to that.
funny thing is, I was going to pick that for one of the tapes when we were doing I Always Die in Brooklyn and then Happy Night Birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I was this close to picking Cat's Can, but I was like, I'll wait, then I'll say that for another time. So
I wouldn't have been mad because that's one of those things where it's like that's exactly why we do this pod because that's one of what I want to go back and actually like listen to.
yeah,
Who is from the 10th? For sure. So far we got 7, and that's actually solid for us.
yeah, very solid. I'm glad. Nice.
I'm gonna keep the party going because I feel like I don't want to mess this up. Go Amy should go on here for sure.
And we don't have it on the playlist already.
I do not believe so.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
I think that's another one where it's like that's a layup. Let's go ahead and get the layups. When you got a layup, you take the layup. Stop shooting threes on a 3-on-1 fast break. It's pissing me off. So
it's funny because that's what I used to do in like some of my basketball games, like when I played like whatever type of game on PlayStation, whatever at the time.
Yeah.
Where I was like, man, I'm gonna shoot threes, and then you end up like now you're trailing by 15. It's like, bro, like go for the easy 2-pointers, like because I'm so I want to catch up. It's like now you're not catching up at all. Now you're getting like slaughtered. Now, come on, man,
destroyed.
Yeah. So
All right, what you got next?
I feel like this would be a high energy song. Mosh Pit Barbie.
Okay, no, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I was like, man, I gotta have that one at least. I think there's a handful of these songs where I'm like, nah, these have to go on here. Like I would fight tooth and nail. Like the way I was doing for New Girlfriend music, I'm like, nah, these have to go on there. So
I think what's helped this episode more is again we've used a lot of songs, a lot of the popular ones. I guess is what is the word I'm looking for, and
yeah,
so now we kind of have not get creative, but excuse me, go deeper into the catalog. And so like songs that we may have overlooked or bypassed on another playlist, we're able to be like, yeah, this is the perfect one for this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
This one I'm confident into, and I New Fantasy.
Okay. What is that tape? What tape is that?
That's from The Bite.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because
Yeah,
that's another thing too. We were talking about, making sure we get enough variety in tapes. Of course, we know a lot of stuff from 08, 09, 2010, but I'm like, man, like I know it's not a lot of songs that are on the newer tapes that are like party essential wise, but I'm like, we can still make it work. We can make that work. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think that's like a Mariah. It's like the flip on Mariah's fantasy song.
Gotcha. I know what you're talking about now.
So that one, I feel like that's gonna be an easy one. That would get the girlies for sure. So yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the lady StarCHasers that are out here. So
yeah, shout out to them, man. Show yourself. I mean, not show yourself, but like reveal yourself.
in the PG sort of way.
Yeah. Shout out to our truth.
You know what? We were talking about, songs for the ladies. Here's another one. Big Booty Nikki.
So I didn't put it on my list because I thought you would do it.
Oh, you knew I would do it because I was thinking about Nikki.
Yeah, I knew you would do it.
I gotta apologize because I do remember when we did review Mogul and Street Rat, I was going crazy on the Nikki thing. You were like, yo, can you stop? I'm like, all right, so I'm not gonna do it today. Not gonna do it today. So
I wasn't mad, but I was like, damn, you like I didn't realize Nikki was like that for you.
She's not like that for me. The song is though. Song's fire. Nikki's annoying. I don't know if you've seen recently. Someone shared something where she's talking about sympathy. She wants sympathy. Talking about Meg. And it's like, yo, you're like, no offense to her, but it's like, yo, why does she act so childish? I'm like, hate it.
I don't know, bro. She's Nikki. I'll say that.
Yeah. How do you feel about the song Big Booty Nikki? Not actually.
Oh yeah. That's a great record. I feel like that should do what it's supposed to do.
And it's kind of like the best of both worlds because Charles has that like aggression in there, but it's also, like it's like the ratchetness you can have because I don't care what nobody says, especially with parties and whatnot. If you get girls dancing, that's two thumbs up.
It's always a good thing. It's not good if the women aren't dancing, bro. I know it's not a good thing. If women aren't dancing, it's not a good thing.
Amen.
Okay. With that being said, with Big Booty Nikki on there, we can remove cyber sex from the jump because I like that. There's at least one street rat jump on there.
Okay.
We can go ahead and remove that one from there. All right. I'm gonna go for another one that's maybe out there, and you let me know how you feel.
Okay.
Not out there, but like maybe you don't think of it as a song. I had Super Turbulence from TWA.
Save that
one. Okay.
I won't save it. I think that one's okay. You know what? I think because what I did for my list, there's a couple like not repeats, but of course, one of the other things we do is like we try not to do multiple songs from the same, tape.
Yep.
So some of mine have already been like erased, but let's save that one. You've actually been courageous out here and picking songs where it's like, you might not know that one. We'll save that one. I don't know if you heard this. I know it's a music video for it. You might not have heard it, but 2 Point Hospital. Have you heard that song?
I have not.
That song's from 2017, I think. 2017-ish. Charles actually did a video for it. Like when I say like, Hamel Vision, I'm talking about like actual Charles in the music video rapping along to the words. Kind of like what was the one song he did? Hotel Talk, like that, you know. So it has like
Wait,
a funky
this
beat to it.
one was this one. There was a video where he was like, I don't know, he was like, I feel like he was rapping like a backyard and it was like a fence or something.
Nah, not an offense, because he was like outside, like in multiple places. And I remember he was
Got it.
wearing pink. And you know that era of Charles where like he had like the, I guess say the Joker hat on, where he
Yeah.
had like pink and black, and like, you know, he was like just rapping like outside in places like that. So I
Okay.
mean, we'll skip on that one. So that's one I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure if you know that one or not. But that I remember that one was I want to say somewhat well received. You know, I've seen people like that. So we'll see.
I'll have to look at it. Listen to it afterwards. I can't sing on here.
Sweets.
Mhm.
Wait.
Oh, did we put that on something? No.
No, not that we put it on something. What tape is that from? I'm blanking.
That's 10 things.
10 things. Oh no, because I did Mosh Pit Barbie already.
Oh, that isn't. You know what I thought that was? I thought that was from
Gyno.
no, I thought that was from Boy He Met Barbie.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, that's from Mosh Pit, and both of them is from 10 things.
Yeah. Okay. So let's skip that one. Then in that case, give me Midget Mobile.
Here's the thing. We can, because I had that on my list, but we would. That's on Attempted Swag, which is also November 10th, 2009.
God damn it.
Because look, I had three options for
Yeah.
that tape. I had Disses, I had Midget Mobile, and I had November 10th, 2009. So unless you want to just do like, because for example, we have 20 songs we gotta pick. So
Yeah.
if you want to do like one repeat, you know what I mean? Because like we both had it on there. If you want to do that, we can. But
I still got a couple that I can choose. Hold on.
okay.
I'll just mark it then just in case we have to go back. I'm marking the ones that we're coming back to.
Okay.
Or it had a duplicate. All right, there's nothing from My Brain Is Alive, correct?
I have one from there, but I haven't said it yet. What would you
I have Get on the Bandwagon.
I hate you so much because that's one of my favorite songs from there. And I think that's like one of the most hated songs. You know how people like the least liked song from Pink Lava Lamp is, you know, my favorite song.
Correct.
I think Get on the Bandwagon is like the least favorite song from there, and that's like my favorite song.
Is it really? No, people don't think that.
I swear I've seen people be like, maybe just when I saw it.
How do they think that's the least favorite song?
I think like I said, when I seen this like a while back, I'm like, wow, do people not like this song? Because that's like my favorite song from that tape.
That's crazy.
What I actually had from there was Cali Oriental, but I'd be cool with dropping Cali Oriental for Get on the Bandwagon.
Those are I feel like when I went through it, I was like, those are the two where I was like, maybe. I want to Get on the Bandwagon.
Fine with me. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Can't believe that people are saying that.
Like I said, you gotta remember that was like a while back. But like now, I'm not sure what people feel about it now. But I
I
swear,
don't care when they damn said it. That's crazy.
oh, I know. But you know me, I'm like Mr. like unpopular opinion. So I'm just like, man, I just can't win. I just picked the
I thought
worst
you
all
was
song.
about to Randy Savage. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap
That was a
into
wild commercial when you really think that, because it's not, nothing was wild about that commercial until you get to the end of the commercial, because it was snap into a Slim Jim and then Slim Jim was like, eat me. That's wild.
Listen, some things want to get ate. Also to the fellas out there, when you find a girl you like, and she says, "Eat me," you gotta do what you gotta do.
Do that thing, man. Sorry, don't be a DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah, that guy's horrible. That guy's terrible.
For multiple reasons.
Especially that one. Oh, I won't go down on a. You're crazy. You're crazy.
That's a wild man, bro. I don't get it.
Okay. So something I haven't picked yet.
Give me something that's out there. Give me something that you would think like, is this gonna fly? I want to hear it.
Okay, bet. Warren Buffett at Sin City.
From Mogul.
Yeah, that's from Mogul. The other one was actually from Street Rap,
Street Rap,
but
yeah.
this is from Mogul.
Oh, that was the one that we were like, oh yeah, this is the one where you go to throw the money at the strip club.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I like that song, but I'm like, you know how like with some of these last lists we've done, I'm like, I'll pick something where it's like, that's more like I like it compared to, you know.
I think we're gonna run into that anyway, though, just because it's like, again, we have different styles of like what we're listening for a party. But that's good though, because not everybody that goes to a party, unless it's very specific, is gonna be like, yeah, this is what we're, I love everything that's being played here.
Yeah.
Like if we were throwing like an emo party, I think we would have still, even if we had those depressing songs with Charles Hampton, there still would have been somewhere we're like, is that really depressing enough? Or you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those situations. So yeah,
Right.
I don't think that's too rough. Here's another one that I feel like is easy and it wasn't on any playlist. Be With You from Hamilton Charles.
That's the third one. I was waiting to save that for the end. I actually had that on there. That's my third one I picked on there. I'm like, that has to be on there.
Yeah, I think that's just one of those ones where it's like it's easy. Let's get it out the way. You know what I mean?
He literally said this rock has hit the spot. No Diddy, by the way, but you know.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta have that on there.
Wow, I'm actually shocked by this. I'm like, nah, we're definitely arguing on this one, but no, this is going a lot smoother than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some that we've put off to the side, and then I've run into a few where you've chosen one already, and I'm like, oh, this one, but then like it's already on, we've already done a duplicate thing, so it's not even like that bad right now
at all. No, normally, the other episodes we've done, it's like we get the 2 or 3, and then after that it falls apart, and it's like, all right, we gotta keep going back and keep going back. So now we're doing fantastic.
It's possible we might get over 20 here, and we want to shed a couple to make it our even 20 that we normally do.
It's possible. I am like getting to the point where I am like running out of songs, but I'm not like to the point where I'm like, oh man, I'm just done now. No, so
yeah. You're up next.
So this is okay. Let me throw one out there that like I just put it out there anyway. I feel like this will not go on there, but tacos.
No, I like tacos, bro. I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I like tacos, but like with that one, I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's going to go on there. Like that was one of my like, I'll save it for the end, but I'm like, this is a random one. So
I like tacos. I just don't know. It'd be a great call and response at a party.
yeah,
That's gonna be a really quick song to learn the hook to.
tacos.
You know what I mean? Tacos and gorditas.
Yes, sir.
So
we can save it. We can save that one. Just just put it aside.
oh, you know what? Oh my god, I'm stupid because there's one. I feel like there's one tape that I didn't go through that I know has a couple. It's dumb because the album is built for that. Do you have any from Taffeta?
I did not put. I don't think I put anything from Taffy 2 on my list. I know there's probably like 1 or 2.
There's a few on there.
Well, I'm saying like I'm thinking about in my head right now that I could think of, so.
I'm gonna save one for my list, and I'm gonna go look at Taffeta because that's an album full of those shits. I feel like because that was what that album was supposed to be for anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. I got
it. Supersonic Love remix.
Not the regular one, the remix.
That is correct.
Okay.
Slower one, kind of get people's the pulse down after all that dancing crazy, especially after like Big Booty Nikki. We need to calm down. Y'all were throwing too much ass at this. Well, there's no such thing as throwing too much ass. But like but let's slow it down for the people, man, for sure.
Okay, that's fine. And also it's gonna be one of those interesting things because if you guys have never seen any of our playlists, the way that we are naming these right now, they're not gonna go in that order. Like
Correct.
It's gonna be one of those things where I have to make the playlist and I try to make it like as seamless as possible. Sometimes it's not going to work that way, but as best as possible. So I definitely, because I'm expecting you guys to actually listen to this playlist, like whether it's in the car, headphones, earbuds, something. I expect you guys to actually listen to it. So I want to make sure it's actually something you guys can enjoy. Like this, it's a fun little exercise, but at the same time, I really would hate for you guys to be like, ah, man, I actually tried your playlist and like I got booed out of the building. Like that's Yeah, like if that happens, I'm gonna feel like real bad. But
I
like
got fired as a DJ today.
yeah, that was the only. Speaking of DJs, for you guys as you're watching this, if we end up not picking any songs that you thought would be on there, of course, comment below. Let us know what you think. Songs we missed, songs we didn't talk about. Of course, like we said, we can't do any duplicates. At the same time, though, I know Charles has talked about being a DJ and he's DJ'd in certain spots. And it'd be interesting to see, like, Charles, what would you pick or what would you play? Whether it be like a full album or what, he's actually done some DJing. So it's just interesting, what everyone would say, So just had to put that out there.
Yeah, two things about that. Number one, Charles actually is DJing every Wednesday, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern on what is this place called? Powers 1049 Long Island. So if you ever checking that out, check it out, man.
If you guys aren't following Charles on Instagram, please do. It's the talented Mr. Hamilton. It's spelled differently, but if you just type in Charles Hamilton, you'll find it.
It'll pop up.
It'll pop up, So I know some people have shared it and he's reposted it. So yeah, by the time you guys see this episode, you might be able to catch it.
What do you got next?
I'm surprised I haven't said this one yet. How do you feel about this? MTV Cribs.
All right, this is one we're gonna disagree on.
All right. Oh, you want to do MTV Cribs 2 with Brianna? Okay, I got you. You want to do that one, huh? Oh, not damn. No MTV Cribs?
I just never been like a huge fan of that song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the things where it's like, oh, it comes on. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember the song. Like, nah, cool.
All right, that's fine. All right, respect. All right. I'll pick another one.
Was that on a tape? What tape was that on? Or was that just I always remember it as a Lucy first.
Nah, it's on a tape. I just can't remember what it is just because, I mean, it might not be. I know MTV Cribs 2 is on a tape. It's with Arguments with Brianna, I believe. Yeah. But I just remember the actual music video that Charles and them like set up for MTV Cribs. And also there's that little clip they had, I think they played on MTV2 back in the day, where it was like the Ahead of the Curve, where Charles like raps the song for like 30 seconds somewhere. But either way, I just remember the music video. So all right. I'll pick another one. So we didn't do this tape yet at all. The L Word. I think it's L Word. Ring Around the Rosie.
That shit would go off. Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't say that one already. I'm skipping through songs, but I'm like, Ring Around the Rosie. I'm like, I gotta pick something from that before we cancel it.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about doing anything from the L Word.
Not only that, you know what it is? Because like with the L Word, like I think I almost skipped it because I'm like, it's a lot of love songs, but I'm like, wait, no. Because the first time I ever heard Ring Around the Rosie, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? And then he starts it off, this shit makes you want to do the butterfly. You know what I mean? Like instantly, like, and I actually did it the first time. I'm like, you know what? He wasn't lying.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good pull. I gotta go through these Taffy songs and figure out which one it's one, because I always get confused with the title of some of them.
I get you. Nah, because I'm the same way too. Because there's some of these I actually had to write the names next to the tapes. Cause I'm like, if you ask me what tape it's from, I want to be ready for it.
Help me choose.
Okay.
It's either we do Webster's or we do Free Will from Taffy 2.
Man, we were talking about this too, especially on that episode.
Because it's that back to back, and you're like, oh, and I get confused which song is which, but like they're both like really good dance songs.
Which is the one that's like, she know what she doing? Is that Free Will or that Webster's?
That's Free Will.
Free Will.
Okay.
Because she knows what she's doing. Listen, fellas, by the way, again.
Yeah, but the other one, she keep breaking it down. Those are both really good, bro. I like Free Will though. We'll do that.
But let me tell the guys one more time, fellas, you find a girl you like and she knows what she's doing. You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. That's facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. We just got to keep the guys away from the girls that don't know what they're doing, because that usually means trouble. So
yeah, stay away from that. Stay away from all that. So
yeah, no Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah. Hey yo,
we have 17.
Damn.
Yeah.
And oh, okay. Please tell me you heard this song. If you haven't, I need you to listen to it real quick. I know there's a video for this one, Vision, Apollonia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that. But it wasn't like that. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that. But it wasn't like that. But it wasn't like that back when I met her.
That song is definitely like a banger. That was from, oh my God, why did I not write it down? I forget what tape that's from.
I'm with it if you're with it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to hear that song. If you never heard it, you will not be disappointed.
So we got 2 more spots left.
Oh man, I still got a few more songs I haven't named, but some of them I'm like, I don't know if I want to, so
Yeah, no, we're in that tight spot now. Pause.
all right. Any songs that you want to highlight real quick that you haven't named yet?
You want to run off like what we have left on our list? How many do you have left on your list?
I want to say at least like 4 or 5 I have left on my list.
Bet I have. Well, let's see, because we're taking I Can't Sing out because we already have one. So with that, I have 6.
Okay, I'll be honest because there's probably like I'll say maybe 4 I have because one of them I put at the end and I'm like, then some of these other options I was like, if we really don't agree on any of this, I would have said this, but I'll scratch that one out. So with yours, what do you? Because I'll tell you right now, I'll do this again. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I will let you pick the last song from your 4 or 5 songs.
Yep.
If you let me have your girl, you can have the last song. Just let me have your girl on there. I want your girl, bro. I seriously, the song. I'm talking about the song.
I get what you're saying, sir. Let me just hear what the other songs are first. What are the other songs on your list? I want to hear them because I feel like you
I just want to hear your girl, man. I want to hear your girl. God, man. All right, so the other songs I had that I did not name. I actually had Baby Says I Want on there. Then I had this is definitely the left field one. I was like, it's not going on here, but Heroin Girl, I think I had that. Deja Vu Heroin Girl.
Wild.
But that's I think we already had that on a playlist anyway, but
we did, but that's still wild.
Yeah. Hey, you said left field one, so I'm like, hey, I was like, let me just put one in here that's like super left field. That would be like the end of the night, like, hey man, like if you didn't find that girl, hey, you gotta slow dance by yourself, bro. Sorry.
True. That's
hey,
right.
Another one I had, I don't think you were very fond of this song when we were reviewed it on the did we pick anything from Witchcraft? Where's Charles Hamilton?
For this playlist, no.
Okay, so the one song I picked from there was Hold My Calls. And that was like that new edition flip. I think you were like iffy about that one.
Yeah.
Other than that, I also had Spontaneous from Coke War Habits.
And your girl, what you really want, huh?
You could have the last one because the last song I had on there that I could easily cut out was V8 Splash. That was from Deaf and the Downs. I just remember the hook from that song is like, what the fuck is juice? I want some drink. That purple stank. I'm like, that song is groovy. Yeah. My issue with that song is I also want some of these songs to be very cohesive, like sounding wise, audible wise, because that song is definitely like more home recording and it's like a lot of static in that song too. So I'm like, man, if it was like cleaner, maybe I would pick that one. But the other ones were the other ones I had. But I will drop all of those for your girl.
Well, none of those are getting on there, so you can have your girl. That's
I can have your girl.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, I've seen that. Don't do that.
Okay. All
is that what Vince said to Macho?
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know the rumor that everybody keeps saying for some reason.
It's too
I
soon,
want to
bro.
bring up.
It's too soon. It's too soon to talk about that. Allegedly.
Hey, I'll say it right now. I want Paul girl. I want Triple H girl. I do. I want Stephanie. I don't know when it happened over the years. There was a switch and it was like, oh, you are fine as fuck.
I can't tell you when exactly. My brother, he saw the vision. I remember, like, Attitude Era. I think is like when, oh, you know what it was? I think for my brother at least, like when she was still like probably like 20, 21 or whatever, because she still had that like scratchy voice, but she upgraded, if you know what I mean. She upgraded her
Yeah.
herself. So
Right.
and then I was like, oh,
she put some 24s on that thing.
maybe 28s. I don't know. Things is crazy. Okay, what's the last song? What else you got?
All right, so here's what I had left. I did. I put Ghost down here from This Perfect Life.
Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking about a different song. Let's think about a different song.
What song would you think about?
It was when we did, I think I Always Die in Brooklyn. I think there's like the Ghost. I remember you were like, I hate that. I thought you were talking about that song. I'm like, you don't even like that song. What are you talking about?
No, no, I had Ghost on here. I just like that flip is great, but the song isn't. I think the song is like depressing. I think.
Let's see what else you got.
Yeah. I had Fear Factor down here
from Staff Development 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I do like that song, and it's the flip of it's the same flip with what's it called, Ronald McDonald. It's the same flip, I believe. What else you got? Because that one I like. I do like that one.
Ironically, I have Ronald McDonald on here.
That was from. We didn't pick nothing from Staff Development either.
Nope.
Damn. What else you got?
I got Let Me Know from Sonic Hamilton. The Rihanna jump.
Man, you're killing me because I like those 3 songs. I do like those 3 songs.
Yeah.
I'm glad. What else?
Yeah, and then like the other ones that we held back before, Fantana and Super Turbo.
Between those 3 songs, I'd pick something from those 3 songs. How you feeling? Like, let's say top 2. What would you say top 2 between them? Because I would say it would be between Let Me Know and then what would be the other one I pick? I don't know. I might pick Fear Factor compared to Ronald McDonald. I love Ronald McDonald, but I'm like, I probably would sacrifice Ronald McDonald to save that for another playlist, maybe.
And see, you took the right out my brain, bro. It's like I feel like saving Let Me Know and like Ronald McDonald is just smart in case we do another playlist and it fits on there. Yeah. I feel like Fear Factor right now is the perfect opportunity because I don't know if there will be another opportunity for it to hop on the playlist.
I can respect that. I could do that. I could do that. That's fine.
Yeah, I want to go Fear Factor.
Football, bitch, catch fleas. Niggas on my back catching disease. I'm like, after me. Monopoly dice, roll it and you can have the cheese. It's the faculty, same sample as Ronald McDonald. Gotta go to McDonald's and get honest. Like, can I have a number 1? I am number 1. Everything after that is a thumb under the sun. Really doesn't matter.
Because, to be honest, as I was searching for these, I was searching through the tapes or whatever. I got the Staff Development too. I was like, oh, yeah. I was going through. I was like, nope. And I was like, oh, shit. It just unlocked a memory in my brain. Because, like, I lost a lot of my Charles Campbell stuff from my iPods or whatever. After someone either stole or they died or whatever.
Damn.
And I heard that. I was like, oh, shit. I did forget. I love this song. So that was very exciting. So, yeah, I want to do Fear Factor. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be a crazy episode whenever we do that, Staff Development 2. Because obviously, I mean, we did it before when we did the first one, but it's a lot of stuff that's not just Charles, so but
it's way more stuff that's not Charles on there.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Like, I was looking through songs and I think I didn't put anything on there because I was like, it's a lot of songs that aren't Charles, and I'm like, some of the songs I did want to pick, I'm like, that might not make the list. So I was like, I just didn't put anything on there, but I'm cool with that. Fear Factor. I looked at that one too, and I'm like, man, but hey, it made it on there.
Yeah. All right. So our final, whatever we're calling it, CH mix, whatever, check mix, whatever we're calling it. We have I Hate Parties.
Wait, oh, I got it.
Sorry.
The Charles Hamilton party playlist. We're just that we'll make it that simple. Or the checks mix, whatever.
Let's
But
do
one
check.
of the
I like being fancy.
I'll say this. For the regular name, the Charles Hamilton party playlist, but then we'll do like in parentheses checks mix or something like
Yeah,
that.
there we go. We'll do what Charles does to like song titles and stuff.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, we have I Hate Parties, Freshman Party, Pretty Brown Eyes, Don't Touch Me, November 10th, 2009, Heavenly Bounce, Who Was From the 10th, Go Amy, Mosh Pit Barbie, New Fantasy, Big Booty Nikki, Get on the Bandwagon, Warren Buffett in Sin City, Be With You, Supersonic Love Remix, Ring Around the Rosie, Free Will, Apollonia, Your Girl, Fear Factor.
All right. Well, surprised we actually did 20 because the other playlist. Actually no, the original playlist we did was 20. So I was like, I don't know if we
Yeah,
can do
14,
20.
but another playlist.
Yeah, I'm not shocked like in a bad way, but I'm like, oh man, that's why I asked you. I'm like, if you want to do 20, we'll do 20. So hey.
Bro, there's nothing that we can't do, bro. That's with our powers combined, we are Captain Planet or something out there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this was good. I think this is what I like about this. It's a lot of variety. A lot of variety on this tape. I think we did a good job of picking different songs, different vibes, different energies. And I think I'll say this. If we threw this on at a party, general party, if there's 20 songs here, even if we got 3 to 4 reactions out of these songs, I think that's a win.
I think it's a win in our book. Yeah, because my thing is this. Any person that knows, like whether a party, club, bar, whatever, not every song is going to be like a hit with everyone. Some of these songs, y'all might consider, hey, this might be the bathroom break song. This might be the let me get my water song. Let me get a drink. Let me get some refreshments or whatever. Like that's just how that works. And as a great, person that has a great playlist, you need that sometimes. It's not necessarily the songs are sleepers. I could tell you like real quick, my boy that would DJ at this place I would go to, I would say that was one of his problems sometimes. He played too many good songs where you're like, I'm about to go to the bathroom now. Hey man, play something like whack real quick for like 2 minutes. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Come on, please. Jeez. So
Yeah. But let us know, man. Let us know how we did on the Charles Hamilton party playlist, aka the Chex Mix. What would you put on there? Is there something that we shouldn't have put on there? Let us know in the comments. Let us know over on YouTube. Subscribe to the StarCHaser Central Podcast. Sure to follow us on Twitter, StarCH Central. You can also follow us on our individual pages. I'm at Stik Around 54 on Twitter and Instagram. That's STIK around 54. Mike, where can they find you, buddy?
you can find me on Instagram at the Mike Jackson, THE Mike Jackson. On Twitter, I haven't said it in a while. Fuck it. On Twitter, because it's not X. I don't call it X, and I will not. Mike D Jackson, Mike D-E-E Jackson. That's 1 D, 2 E's. Holla at me. For Charles, you can follow Charles on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter at Charles Hamilton. Make sure you guys are subscribed to him on his YouTube, The Talented Mr. Hamilton, where he sometimes goes live, sometimes put out some new songs. You never know. So that's why you should be subscribed to him. And don't forget to make sure you are looking at the blog, you're subscribed to the blog, you're checking it out. Enter thehamilton.blogspot.com. There it is.
We like doing these playlists, we like doing specials, man. Be sure to let us know what playlist you would like us to do next. Give us a theme. We'll try to pencil it in for next month. Recently we actually did our first ever fan choice poll where we invited you guys to choose the next tape that we review. You guys voted, and we are going to be doing Growing Pains. So if you haven't already, go to wherever you listen to Charles Hamilton music, boot up Growing Pains, listen to the album, and then if you have any questions, we'll try to answer them on the episode. So be sure to send them our way on socials or wherever you like to contact us from.
Yeah. Last thing I'll say about that, congratulations on the Growing Pains. Whenever we do another fan choice poll or whatever, just so you guys know, full clarity, we will be taking votes on Twitter. We'll do a poll there, and on YouTube we'll also do a poll, or we'll just make a post about it. You guys just comment below, just on those 2 places. Don't message us on other apps and whatnot. We want to keep it clear and concise. If we do something in the future, this is how it works. We're gonna take 4 tapes, 4 random Charles Hamilton tapes from different years, and then we guys have you vote for them, because we want to make sure you guys are engaged with us. We don't want you saying, oh, you only pick this and that. We're actually giving the power back to you guys. So, you know, you guys get to actually choose. So if you see something, another opportunity where you can vote, don't say anything and not vote. Don't complain and not vote. Vote, get out there, you know, Pokemon, go to the polls, whatever, you know. So yeah.
But before we leave, Mike, do you have any good words for the people?
Once again, guys, thank you for checking in with us. Thank you for staying in tune with us. Keep it locked. Make sure you're always, you know, watching what we're doing. Also, like Stik has said, because apparently some of y'all, I guess, might not be subscribed. This is more for everybody that's on the Discord. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube. You know, because if you're missing any of these things that we're saying on Twitter and whatnot, maybe you should subscribe. Just saying. You know, you'll actually know what we're doing. You know, it's not going to be random stuff. Like, we always announce this stuff. So please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. So thank you.
We are turning on the lights to the party, because we are signing out of the StarCHaser Central podcast, man. But we always encourage you to follow your dreams
and reach for the stars. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here. All right?
Absolutely.
Rabbit in a hat, rabbit in a hat. I prayed for a friend, but heaven you can have a nigga back, have a nigga back.